Well, I'll tell y'all right now though, best thing to have when you sick is some mandarins. Make sure you get the ones with the light, the water, not the syrup. If you eating it from the can though. But it's a funny thing, I can't really eat oranges, but those small ones,
Never seen knives like
it's just easier to consume to me. I think it's sweeter too though. They really set up this place like, man, it's weird. Sound effects too. And up there walking, sound like you walking on sand and something wet. That smacking sound. I'm supposed to find right here.
Where's your Oberon?
Lifeboat.
Titania.
Albert, Dormo, Will. He knew he was about to die. Well, he's missing. This Will make it seem like he knew he was about to die or something. Trying to warn somebody. Who's here?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Range stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna treat this like a walkthrough.
You like it here, newcomer?
Walkthrough, playthrough.
No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
That just sounds kind of sad. Gameplay, whatever you want to call it. Let's just have some fun. That it. Check that. Nope. Man, was that a shark?
Mr.
Supposed to talk
Throgmorton,
to him.
I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
I gave
would
you
have got
clear
shot.
instructions, did I not?
Okay, so what's next? What is that? Oh man, look at the sound. Okay, here we go. Tweaking out. So I guess this is those set of skills he got that can help him find and solve cases. They probably looking at me like, what is this guy doing? Is that blood? Bullets. Shells, casings, really.
So the fisherman pursued Albert. Even let off a few shots.
That's 3 shots. Man, you was trying to kill that man.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I think it's kind of understandable how he was able to climb that high thanks to those genes, and that blood is everything, ain't it? Oh, let me get some of this loot. Get my health back up somehow. What else is here? Like that.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. So whoever this Lewis guy is, I think he loaned out somebody money. Well, he loaned Peter money, and Peter owed him, but he was trying.
Blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
He was trying to delay that payment. This must not be making that much money. They even have money in here? Gunpowder. Go upstairs. Nope, can't go up here. I can drink orange juice though. I can't eat orange, but I can drink it. I don't know. It's a preference, I guess. I think we're going downstairs. I always did prefer apple juice to orange juice. Something about that aftertaste, that tangy aftertaste of an orange juice. Does that door got a lock on it? So we can shoot it or hit it with a melee attack, but I don't want to waste bullets, so. Oh, well, we figured that. Wait, what's that? What is that? Oh, they open the doors too. Oh, man, no. Wait. Side to side on ladder drills. Oh, no. 14. All that for 14. Man, that man dead. Well, he's not going anywhere anytime soon, huh? What's in here? Dang, that thing's over there dead. Getting up. Nope. Nothing but fish. Look at this thing just in case. You know, I have to do it just in case. Seen too many Resident Evil games. Things just rise up for no reason. This dead. Look at this. Is this a whale? This guy dead. They hung him up there too.
Forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Right, point blank in the head. What is that? What is? So every time you do something.
Mr. Throgmorton,
breaking easily to him, shouldn't I?
What?
Give
I
it to
don't
him
have
easily.
all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
So
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No. I don't believe it.
I can show you if you like. I'm sorry for your
My
loss.
condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back.
Sure.
So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
Forget the law. He is the
I
law.
don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
Man, calm
thorough
down. Right.
When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
That's all I needed to hear. I guess this case is worth it.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Wow. Can't even get no help from the cops. See, under the
You look familiar,
bar.
but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
New location. Ain't getting a loot. Oh, right inside. What's this person over here doing? Playing little card games.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Her eyes yellow.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell
Since she
you
trying to
some
get paid
of them.
still.
Alright, how much?
Business is
$1.
business.
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
And we gotta give her a bullet.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
That made no sense.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Sure.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Right. Can you imagine that though? Paying in bullets.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
It's paying something else.
Food giveaway with this darn
Apocalypse do happen. They'll find out what's better than money. What's better than paper, huh?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Oh, man.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood.
Hey, he
Fine.
just snitched on him,
If
man.
it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
Oh, that's
So,
messed
He's
up.
upstairs. Here's the key.
He said he don't
Gotta
gotta pay
promise to deal
nobody
with
no
him
more.
Once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Yeah, he is a smart
I've seen
person.
some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea, others they are K's punishment for us.
Don't forget, y'all,
And
K
what do you
is
say?
God.
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead.
Yeah, that sounds about
Unless
right.
you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg.
Ugh,
darn
look at this
bartender.
man.
It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down.
Fish, that look like
I
a
only want
piranha.
to speak for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Hey, so you ain't faster than me.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will.
He already
Mary gone to
stubborn.
the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you?
I
Wanna
mean,
spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's
I
new?
ain't gonna do the spit
no,
part.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sheep.
Man, look sharp.
You're gonna
teeth.
see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
You shot to
Yeah,
kill.
look like an octopus.
No warning, no second
They
chances.
look like piranhas.
You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out I was right.
Why?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Well, he had an agenda.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes.
Ugh.
Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy,
Why?
please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Oh, they won't. I'll think about
This
it.
is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Why do I need bullets?
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Right.
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Like I said, a fool. This man says a few bullets. Why do I want? I can have the most powerful man backing me. Why would I want a few bullets? I can go make my own. No, he was aware. He was aware. Man, they made that man look scary. He's guilty. Let me go tell Robert he's guilty. I called him. The murder ain't dead. I know where he at.
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on
He kept saying,
Albert.
"Hey,
Oh, that
didn't
scum
expect
will
to
be
call
getting
him
off easy.
name."
The whole city shall
Filthy
see what
apes and all
happens
that,
when
like,
you
what?
cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served.
He about to
It's
torture
rare
that
for a
man.
newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Mr.
just to have this man
Throgmorton,
backing you, then
I hate to
to
press
lie
you,
to him.
but do
And
you
he
think
comes
you
to
could help
find
me
out the
now?
truth
Yes.
for a few
You've heard
bullets.
Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I don't need to tell him that, do I?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
That's the thing. If this guy was to punch you, man, your whole face might.
You mentioned the flood.
Your whole head might fly
You think
off.
it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
5 more than that.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Here's no nut.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe, and Albert, when you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
Hey, gotta get
They
paid.
will be
Yeah.
reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
I hope so.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
That's good to know, huh? Get all that stuff over here. Get that shotgun.